shine shit right now.
Right there that's talking, man. What's his name? Other one.
With the box. Sit that joint like this. Sit that joint right on top. Two-tone bust down. I tell you.
That's the same color as your watch, man.
Two-tone.
Crazy on the camera, don't it? God damn. 40,000. Man, that big motherfucker like 40,000.
Probably was Ali, bitch ass, yo. Probably was Al, bitch ass.
That bridge, and you can see how clean that shit was, and now you got all that bridge shit in.
Let them know, man, like, we deserve that shit. Now we didn't put that work in, man. Like, I'm a real artist, man.
Put that work in, bro.
Deserve that shit, baby. I used to just be freestyling when I was a kid, on some, in a house with the family, and just have them like, damn, this no nigga talent. Never thought it'd get this big. Like, man, we really need one of the Billboard hits. Nicki got 10 of them, Drake got 10 of them with him, everybody got 5 with him. I need to get at least 2. Need it, baby. Campaign need it. Nope. Nicki ain't wasn't in the video with him?
Nah, she didn't even really. She did that by herself for real.
Oh yeah, she did hers. Matter of fact, yeah, not Nicki. He did 2 of them, but he dropped them separate. Cardi one and YG. He could have dropped them on one remix. You feel me?
Yeah, that's 2 of them.
Right. He dropped like another 2. So now it's 3. One song turned into 3. Yeah. Jack Daniel with me. New diamond, new jewelry alert. She really nice though, right? She pretty as well.
Oh, yeah, just hang out here. I'm gonna look in the control room because sometimes there's someone back here.
Yeah, she don't leave.
Oh, you gonna come with me? You gonna come? You scared, cat?
She don't leave this out for a second. Dang, get that. She's crazy.
Chow chow, that's what it's called.
They got blue tongues.
Yeah.
See that, yo?
I got ice too.
Let me see the watch, yo. Flex the watch.
Shining out here.
Ooh.
A little no pointer.
Damn.
Feel me?
And like just like a really beautiful jewelry you got. Alright, so that's that for a second. Chin down a little bit. Like how are you? Like I want to get you a little further out the street. Just wait until that while you have this path.
Like this herb, what you were hit by Skepta. Got a special guest in the building.
What's good?
YBS Skola in here.
YBS in the building.
West Baltimore in here.
Baltimore stand up. Y'all know what's going on, Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore stand up. You know, I know your story. I've been, listening to your music from the very beginning, but we got a lot of people listening that might not be familiar. But you've been around since like this wave of Baltimore rap that's been happening. This people outside of Baltimore really starting to know international, national audiences. You was there from the very beginning of that.
For sure.
What was it like for you to sit back? Because you wasn't, I don't know if you was rapping on the low before you started putting music out, but I know you've been around like, YBS. Y'all been at the forefront of the Baltimore scene for like the past, 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
What was it like for you to witness that, even if it was from the background, like actually be part of a crew that took the city by storm and like pushed it out to other people?
Oh man, it's amazing for real. It's just like history for real. Like we turned nothing into something. Like just put our heads together and like was determined, dedicated, and we came out like on top for real. Like long live up next. You know what I mean? That's who got us really where we was at. That was the first artist. You know, he was rawest thing, the city scene. Like, you know, I don't know how long, but once I seen him get that far, you know, and have it with him reach a distance and, you know, just pass away, you know, it was only right. Like, I was the only next artist, like, a little talented with music, but I never just gave it all I got. But once that happened, I ain't really had, like, too much of a choice for real. Like, it just felt like it was for me to just keep him alive, you know, just to go hard, you know, because we there now. Like, it's too late we done got too far, you know, to slow down, stop, you know, either or.
So when you was watching Skola do his thing before you actually stepped out as an artist, what's some things that you learned just from watching him? Whether that be, it might not be musical because y'all music not the same, but like what was some things that you saw him doing that you could apply to your own career when it was time for you to actually step out there?
What was some things I saw him doing that like I took heed to?
Yeah.
Work. Like work. Like every time I talk to him, like every day I might talk to him like first topic is studio. Like like he was dedicated. He was determined. Like he knew he had it and he went after it for real. Like he ain't let nothing get in the way. Like nobody said about nothing. Like he put it all in this music and tunnel vision. Like and he like came out to be like on top.
Yeah. I think the first song I heard you on was a song with you on Skola, but I can't remember the name of it right now. But it was like a single you put out, and I think
Trap Bars.
Yeah,
that
Trap
was the
Bars.
first song. See, I always knew how to freestyle. Always knew how to rap a little bit, like for the family and friends, like for the immediates. Always might just joke around and spit a few bars, but I never really got in the studio. You know what I mean? Once I got in the studio, that's when I'm like, shit, I can do it.
That was your first studio experience?
Yeah, yup. The Trap Bars, yup. That was like my first song. That was just on some like humble.
Playing around.
Humble, yeah. And then even after that, I just did that and probably ain't make another song for months. Just did another song on the humble, and that's when that was like go time. Like I did Get Money around like a few months after that, and that's when that was like just like got me there by storm. It was just gone by storm from the city. Yeah. Organically for real. Just like I just started getting bookings and all kinds of shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I remember when it came out. Like I didn't even know you was an artist at all. I just used to see you like, you know, with Skola all the time, and when you put out Get Money, cause I had to go back and listen to Trap Bars. Yeah. I heard Get Money first, and then just searching for your music. That's when Trap Bars came out just out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit, I never heard him before do this, but I was wondering because on Getting Money, that's when you first started like the more singing, more harmonizing melodic, style. Right? That's when I really got style.
Yeah, that was when once I Get Money, that was when I was spending a little bit more time in the studio actually recording then. Like I wasn't just in there with Skola just sitting around just helping him out, pitching him stuff or like, you know, just feeding off of him, giving him the energy, you know, to keep him going like, yeah, like this. You know, you need that vibe for I just was giving him that vibe for the most part. But then once I started booking my own sessions, that's when like Get Money, No More, Purple Haze, I started finding my flow, you feel me? Right. Started finding myself.
Why do you think you started doing the melodic stuff? Was you just playing around one day and was like, oh shit, this worked out, like this actually sound good?
It wasn't really more so like that's just how that's just how like my caterings just came like cause I don't write music. Like when I go in there, I just go off of just like instinct, like, and my caterings always just came from like just like some seat with like deeper in moan, like almost like, and it just like I'm like shit, like that I'm like damn, like that's I just stuck with it, like I just always stuck with the melodic flow, cause like that's what was getting me there the fastest. So I know how I rap, like I could like go bar like like rap, but the more melodic was like what was sticking. So I just really went with what was sticking.
Yeah, I think that's a good time for us to go back and listen to that. So True Lows on Red Bull Radio. We got YBS Skola in here. We're about to play Getting Money, his first breakout single from 2016. Yeah. So let's get into that. When we come back on, just turn it down. Talk about from that very beginning project up until now, as an artist, what's some things that you've been like working on, actually improving on? I know you say you don't write, so you just go on there and go with it, but do it feel more natural to you now?
Yeah. it's much more natural to me now though. I'm just still working on my caterings for real. Just still trying to just like perfect my caterings all the way to the fullest though. Like just getting more faster with making songs. Just trying to make like when I get in the studio, say if it's a 5 to 10 hour block, I want to at least do 4 songs like straight off the top. Really just trying like that's it for real. Like as far as like my old tapes, just like perfect my caterings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you listen to like the first Only Hope into the newest one, did you approach those projects differently?
Yeah.
How was the approach?
Only Hope 3. Only Hope 3. I was more like.
I already don't know.
Only Hope the first Only Hopes I was still just having like more like fun with it. Like I feel like I was just more still having fun with it for real. But Only Hope 3, like the last one, more like personal. It's like it's more like if you ain't heard the other two, you might hear this one and know like a lot more about me than you. If you listen to the first two, you'll know about.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because I remember the first time I ever interviewed you was at 4 Seasons, like 2016. That was a minute ago. It was like in the summertime.
That was a whole lot of money just was taken out.
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago almost. But I remember I asked you that same question because at that time, a lot of your stuff was like anthems.
Yeah, and
it still is.
That's what I was ready to say too. Yeah. A lot of a lot of other stuff was more like what I was ready to say. More
like motivational music.
Yeah, it was. I was ready to say it was more of that, like jewelry, the money. It seemed like Only Hope 3 just like a little bit deeper, like struggle shit, like losses and shit like that, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember at that time you were saying that you wasn't really I guess wasn't really comfortable at that point, like opening yourself up to your audience. Like, what happened in between then and now for you to be comfortable, like actually letting people in?
I just be feeling like now I be having to let them in because like they be like, I don't be wanting to have them in the blind for real. Like I don't be wanting to have them in the blind. Just like certain stuff might happen like just throughout time, and I just want them to be like my fans, like my supporters that really like keep me going, that got me here. Like I don't communicate with them like day to day on the phone, so I know they might hear my music and be like, oh, okay, like that's what's going on. Like okay, that's why he been okay, like you know what I mean, whoop de whoop, like because I'm really like more so like working on myself at the same time, so I ain't really like communicating through like text or FaceTime with everybody that I got love for. You feel me? Like. It's just like that's what's going on right now. I'm just more focused on my career, just trying to get to the next level.
Is it also like fans coming to you and be like, yo, when you opened up about this and that, I'm going through the same kind of situation.
Exactly, yeah, and more so that too, because I be wanting like to really like. Sometimes people might like shine like the wrong way. You might only think you need to watch to shine, you need to change. Like this is shine. It's just like. Your whole demeanor, just like your characteristics, you don't even gotta have on the watch to be no shine. It's how you carry yourself, like you stand up guy, like you got game, like you could just have swag, you don't even gotta have jewelry. You dig what I'm saying? You a shine. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, one of the verses on Only Hope 3 that stuck out to me is the one from Work, a song with Q the Fool, because you talk about some like some legal situation.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so I wanna get into that. Let's play that track because it's talking about what we talking about right now.
For sure.
It's YBS Skola. It's a Work featuring Q the Fool. That's from Only Hope 3. On Redbone Radio. That's YBS Skola featuring Q the Fool. Work. Yeah, what was about Q the Fool that stuck out to you? I know he like one of the hottest artists out of Maryland right now.
Yeah, Q the Fool, man. I just like how he carries himself, man. Q the Fool, that's my dog right there.
Yeah. We had him on here like last year. He was like the second episode.
Yeah.
He was on here, but I like he might be like the first artist from Maryland, not from Baltimore, that Baltimore people really fuck with.
They fucking with.
Cause he from PG.
Yeah.
We never really listened to an artist from PG before.
Q on that gangster shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why YBS was like, to me, Scooter and Shy doing the Birthday remix was really like the reason why Baltimore and DC really started like fucking with each other. It's weird that it took music. Right? It took music, but I was just wondering like, was bridging that gap always important to y'all? Like, did y'all already have a DC connection, or it just happened and it just been growing from there?
It just happened over time with us getting like bigger. Like Baltimore just was like, Baltimore was really all what you call them at first, but
Right.
once we started like going up DC, we fell in love with DC. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it just like all fell in place. Like it just like organically for real. Like it was. I don't really know. See, I was really. I never really got into the whole Baltimore DC thing. I was really like probably
Right.
somewhere running around. Wasn't really in Baltimore.
I think that's like before our time. Like I think people born in the '90s, that really wasn't a thing. Like it was more people like born in the '80s when they was like at Boys Village with people from DC.
Exactly. That's where
it started from.
Jail
Yeah.
for real.
I
I was
was
more
from
young.
And Boys Village and shit.
That's where they was getting the tour at.
Yeah.
DC, the kid baby bookings, all that shit, like the juvenile spots.
But at this point, it's just like teasing. It's just like about New Balance and like it's just like dumb shit. Yeah. I had to do DMV Hoods and News up here a couple weeks ago when we was in here talking about New Balance, and he had a video with Shorty when he was at Sonny's pouring the Sonny sauce on the chicken, and the DC people was getting mad because it was like this mumbo sauce. Talking about it's just like stupid like teasing shit.
It
ain't really about nothing.
It ain't really about nothing. It's small shit. Mumbo sauce, New Balance, they know who started. That's what I do know.
But outside of that, like, you still super young. I mean, what you like 24, 25, something like that? Like
I'm 24.
You've been doing it for a while. What do it feel like to be in Baltimore at least? Like you really like an OG artist to like these younger.
I'm really like an OG.
Yeah, like
what's the time and shit.
What do it feel like to actually see like the next generation come up and your influence being it? Because I can look at, it's a few rappers out right now where I can pinpoint and listen to them and I can tell, all right, this person influenced by Moose, this person influenced by Skola, this person influenced by Scooter. Because it's been going on long enough now that Baltimore artists might be the only rappers that the local kids listen to.
Right.
So you can feel that influence in that. Like, I'm just curious, like, do you listen to the younger artists and feel that, like...
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I be what you turned in with a lot of Baltimore artists, too. I be turned in with a lot of them. Like, I watch YouTube and shit'll come up just this rap, and I'm not in the neighborhoods. I'm like, okay, and I just might, like, just start listening to a few shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it's like, I feel like Baltimore, not that far, we almost there. We close, like, we getting there, like, we getting there. It's just like a lot of violence in the way of it. But Baltimore got a lot of talent, though.
Yeah, a lot, especially now. I think, like, over the past 3 years, the internet is just, you can't avoid it now. You want to see a Baltimore artist pop up.
You're going to hear a Baltimore artist on 92Q, young and up and coming, you feel me? Like, it's like, it's like, it's there now.
I think I saw you post, what's shorty name? Zone 18 Will. Z18 Will. I don't know his real artist name, but I like him a lot. I think he's from like around like Harford Road or something like that. But he kind of got that Louisiana style. Yeah. Kind of like that young boy style. But I saw you post him. I saw Izzy post him. Yeah. And he's still young. I think he might be like a teenager, but it's like young artists like that I pay attention to. Like, that's really making noise. Yeah.
Sure.
Was it any Baltimore rappers before like this? The wave that you part of that you came up listening to that kind of influenced you. Like we had like 10 Trees.
I came up. You say T-Rock?
No, like G-Rock.
Yeah, I came up on G-Rock, Teflon Don. That was who like they was the stars to me. For real. Like I wasn't really. They was who like was my biggest motivation when I woke up.
Was it because they was from the same neighborhood?
Yeah.
What was it about them? Was it just seeing them like getting out there? Because I think G-Rock probably the first of that wave, like that generation of artists like G-Rock and Smash. They like the first Baltimore rappers I saw working with other people. Right. Like I think G-Rock had something with Alley Boy. Yeah. He had something with Kevin Gates.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like more so. A lot of artists was almost there with him reaching this, but it's like the city swallow you up. Like the city, you got like either stay out the way and just like have strong mentality, like be mentally like and fit. You can't just be physically. You gotta be mentally ready for Baltimore. Like you can't let like Instagram none of that. You got like reality is reality. Like you gonna die. You dig what I'm saying? Like there's no way around it. So you gotta like to prevent that. you gotta either stay out the way or leave. You dig what I'm saying? Like, or you gonna get yourself in some trouble.
Right.
Like me, like it's either you gonna want to hurt somebody gonna hurt you, or you gonna get locked up in your career. Like when you got your career in front of you, that's what's all you gotta worry about.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of Baltimore artists fall short. Like, and that's what I just learned from their mistakes and take heed from the loss. You know, their losses they can't. What you come from? You feel me? Like the mistakes they can't learn from. Like,
Right.
I stay out the way, stay close to the money.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because you know, you one of the artists from home that move around a lot. And honestly, you might, no matter where I go, like no matter what city, like in the States, people know who Skola is because you work with other artists. Like I had Payroll Giovanni on the show maybe like 3 months ago. Yeah, and you was on his a project he put out.
Yeah.
How that come about?
Just like reaching out for real. I can't really remember how it came about exactly, but
I think if I can remember correctly, I think you
told me
said y'all ran into each other in Atlanta or something like that, or at a studio. I can't remember exactly how he said it happened.
I can't remember exactly where I met Payroll and them at, but I've been fucking with Payroll and them for a minute. I like what they doing for real, but he sent it. I think that song when he just sent it to me though, like jump on this, and I did it. And he wound up dropping it on the album. Like I did it a while ago. I didn't even expect it to come out on the album.
Yeah.
Like I just seen like, damn.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I saw last year you had a viral moment when you was on TMZ.
Yeah.
Out in LA, it was like the trees going to the sky.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get that. They made a big joke. They made a big joke out of me of that because I said the trees touch the sky, but they gotta come to Baltimore to really
realize
feel what I was coming from though. They gotta come to the trenches.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't realize because it is a couple streets in LA where the trees is literally like 30 feet. Like
30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet. Like them joints don't never stop going up.
Yeah.
For real.
But before we let you go, let people know like what you got coming. I know you always drop like a few projects a year, but what's some stuff you working on without like giving away too much?
I'm looking forward to dropping before the summer at least another 2 projects. I got Only Hope 3 just dropped on Christmas. Go get that. I got some visuals coming up for that. And just be on the lookout for collabs, big collabs, you know, and work.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when being an artist that put out so many projects a year, how do you organize them? Like, do you already have like, you know, you might go to the studio and have like, you know, some artists have 100 songs just in the vault. Are you that type of artist where you just go record, or you go into that with the mindset like, all right, this is for Only Hope, this is for Shiners, this is for whatever.
I might do it like, say for instance, I got two, three tapes in mind. Whatever song I feel like the theme is, like I just line it up to that tape for real. Like whatever the vibe, the energy, like whatever, like, you know, I just like Only Hope. If it's some shit like something like if it's like CC, we choose them though, like just like basically for the topic of the song for real. Like whatever the topic based on. Whatever the topic based on.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to bring up before I let you go is you playing Rolling Loud.
Yeah, and I got Rolling Loud coming up too. That's like the biggest thing in my life.
Yeah.
God willing, I made it that in May.
Yeah, that's which one is that one?
Miami.
The one in Miami.
Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest stage I ever been on right there.
That'd be like what, like 20,000 people? Yeah. I need to see that footage from the crowd when you perform Shining.
Yeah.
That many people.
I'm excited to see that. Yeah. To see how Shining will do on a big stage like that for that many people.
Yeah. So it's YBS Skola, True Lords on Red Bull Radio. Let everybody know where to find you for Instagram and all of that.
You can find me on Instagram at YBS_Skola. Go find the whole team. YBS_ Bunny. YBS_Dip. YBS. It's a bunch of us. All YBS. Go to YBS Skola and just look up the whole team and the brand. Young Baltimore legends.
Yeah.
Baltimore stand up.
Yep. The last song we gonna get into for Skola is Too Long. That's off for Life of a Shiner. Came out last year. True Lords on Red Bull Radio. We'll be back in a minute.
She got nothing, she got nothing on the phone.
Appreciate y'all coming through.
I'm at a restaurant. This shit getting crucial. They don't get fucked about nothing.
No, I mean like
We up next, shorty. We earned that shit.
Like, I told you I was because I wasn't sure what you doing, but it's just like everybody can't look like a musician.
Spark it up.
And I'm okay with that.
It's the motherfucking G with his man.
First there, the dude.
I don't know. If we go, you definitely do. I promise you that.
Nice on the box, that's what we like. Come through day and night, it don't matter, 12 and right. All through the city, got a lady, watch the ladies. Trying to get a beat of it dropping on the seats. Yeah, we in the street, give a fuck about police. Come through 50 deep,